Here are details in The Sims 4 that you wanted to know. Which are the all animals in Granite Falls? Granite Falls features a new insect collection with 21 types of insects to find. You can find most of the bugs during the daytime, but there are few that you can find only at the night, example fireflies or will-o-wisps. There's also fishes to catch on the pond, and there is unique mountain lionfish which can be found in the area near the second waterfall. There are few wild animals and creatures in the Granite Falls. Example, you can find woodpeckers from the trees, or these little chipmunks skittering across their Sims campsite, or you can find bears traveling or wandering around the Granite Falls, which are basically just Sims in the bear costume. You can see all the insects from the collection category, and it's just nice little gameplay detail for your vacation in a campsite. Which are the unique woohoo spots around the world? In Forgotten Hollow, you just need to go some of the pre-made Sims houses where are vampires, and there are the coffins where you can woohoo. In Windenburg, in few of the community lots, there are closets where you can woohoo. Some of them are just in the place that you need to join to a certain club, and that way enter to their secret club activity area, and there are the closets. But there is this discotheque Pan Europa nightclub, where is basically the closet downstairs where you can woohoo. And also around the Windenburg you can find these little bushes where you can nap or fertilize them, and there you can also woohoo with your favorite sim. In Copperdale there's this amusement park, or should I say amusement pier, and basically you can woohoo everywhere where you want. Example, here in the Ferris wheel, or in the romantic ride, or at the horror house, depending on what your mood is. In Brindleton Bay you can go to this Dead Grass Discoveries Museum, and here you can see the lighthouse where you can go, enter there, watch the views, or have some private moment with your favorite sim. In Sulani you go to the neighborhood called Mua Belam, and here you can go wherever lot you want, and in here you can see the waterfalls, and there you can have the private moment with your favorite sim. In Del Sol Valley there are few houses where are those money vaults, and in there you can woohoo with your favorite sim. And also Judy's pregnant, and of course we wanna see to whom. Okay, I don't know, is this pre-made sim or not. In Evergreen Harbor, in every neighborhood there are these big dumpsters. There you can have your favorite moment with your favorite sim. And finally at Mount Komorebi there is this onsen's bathhouse, and there is this hot spring where you can have your funny moment with your favorite sim. Best dirt pile places. I think the best place is Oasis Spring, and there is this Desert Bloom Park, because even though you are not living in this world, there is actually a really big area where all the time spawns new dig piles or rocks or frogs or whatever you are looking for. But did you know this? That actually in most worlds the dig piles doesn't spawn if you don't live in that neighborhood. So basically if you want to have dig piles in the world, you just need to wait and live in that world, and that way it's gonna spawn those piles. But somehow these basic worlds like New Crest and Oasis Springs, as you can see right now, they are already spawning many new piles to find the treasures, but some of the worlds doesn't spawn at all these little collectibles. The best gnome. We have total of 24 gnomes in the game, and here is the list or the order of their height, and they all have the same power with the new Enhanced by Nature expansion pack. Oh, hello there. And also we have this little gnome in here who has tray in their hand, but did you know that you can actually put... Wait, where's my camera? Game, please. That you can put another gnome on the top of the tray, like this. Different transportations. In Brindleton Bay you can go to the harbor, and here you can see this little boat, and you click it, and then you can choose to travel to the lighthouse, and on the island there is also the same boat to travel to the land. With Island Living expansion pack there is a new traveling vehicle. Just go to the Sulani and then you can choose whatever lot you want. I go here because you can see that there is actually the boat right away in there. And as you can see, here is the canoe that you can travel, and basically it works just like the bikes that we're having in the game. You just hop on and then choose where to travel. This isn't basically vehicle, but I want to remember you that in mode Komorebi there is actually this cool hiking area where you can have your sim go to a hike. There's these little panels that you can click here and then choose what kind of path they're gonna take, and I think we're gonna go to a hike to the temple, and here you can see that your sim is hiking to the place where you have ordered them to hike, and you can meet spirits on the way into the place where you are going. And this is just a nice little detail for your holiday activities. Why is my sim walking like that? Yape? No? Okay. If you are a werewolf, then you can travel underground in the tunnels in the Moonwood Mill. They are basically everywhere in the world. Example in here, these portal bodies where you can go. You need to first explore the underground and then solve the little riddle and find the next pathway to the opening. An example here is the one. No, sorry, that was for the mountain. But example, you can explore these bodies in here and then you can unlock the path to this crate in here, and that way travel fast in different areas of this world. But you need to be werewolf that you can unlock those paths. So if you're normal sim, no can do. In San Sequoia you can travel via metros. They are in every neighborhood. Let's go to the library because the one point is next to it. And why is it always raining in every single world? But here you can see, where is it? Here is the metro. You can just click it. No, sorry, I remembered wrong. So basically, if you are traveling in the world, the sim might take the metro and that way teleport to another place, but you can't actively choose to use the metro in here. But still, nice and cool little detail. But did you know that in Chestnut Ridge the areas or the lots are a little bit farther from each other than in other worlds, just because you basically need to ride, or this world is designed that you travel here with your horse. So this is basically world where you need horse to travel if you want to travel with no cheats or play with realistic way the world as it has been designed. And especially here the Galloping Gulch, you definitely need horse in here. Why there is Father Winter living in this lot? What? But yeah, as you can see, this neighborhood is basically designed for that you play here with your horse and just have nice little rancher life or wildlife with your... I can't, that the Father Winter is over there. But yeah, this is basically for that. So what is it for? It's for that you live here and play with your horse friend. In Nordhaven there is basically two different kind of transportation vehicles. The one is here at the Iverstad. You can go basically wherever you want in here, and at first you can see these little rainbow bikes scattered around the world. You can just click them and here it says bike to, and then you can choose if you bike alone or with another sim, and that way choose where do you go. But in this neighborhood there is also this train station, and you can click the train station and go to a train watching or take the train to a place or the world that you want to go. Wild plants that you can't have from gardening. There isn't actually any like wild plants that you can't garden or buy them from anywhere. So basically everything that you can find from the nature are plants which you can garden or buy from different shops. And as you can see, there is 32 different kind of collectibles or plants that you can find from the nature. But did you know that if you research the plant that you have planted, you can have new information about that plant in your notebook. Example here, I have planted chrysanthemum and it says with more petals than leaves, these bushes nearly faster with buds. Used for gifting, flower arranging and crafting craft with tulip to get birds of paradise. So basically, if you are missing some plants that you want to grow, this is the easy way to find out how to make that plant or the seed for your sim. And here is bonus 2 weird facts about the Sims 4 because I left them from the previous video. In Bamboo Forest in Mount Komorebi you can see these little spirits. You can click them, you can collect them or try to make a wish. And depending on what they wanna do, you can get money, you can get different moodlets from there or just nice buffs for your sim. If you are a spellcaster you can actually burn Forgotten Hollows, these Vladidaddy's statue. You just need to know the untamed magic called Inferniate, which basically sets everything on fire, and then you just click the statue, magic and Inferniate. And then you can just see when Vladidaddy's power or the statue just goes away and burn nicely like a bonfire.